for service. The folks at Judson Irrigation shed a tear for these little fellas. They've been coddling these orphans for more than 40 years. From redesign, repairing, replacing, and restoring, remember the Judson Irrigation Orphanage.
Call the Judson Irrigation Orphanage 402-420-6277 or judsonirrigation.com.
Spring is here and it's time to get those seeds in the ground. There's no time for days if your equipment needs a new part. That's why Acres stocks thousands of premium John Deere parts for all your ag machines, planters, sprayers, and tractors. Acres has what you need now. And with a team of John Deere certified technicians, Acres will diagnose and repair your equipment quickly. Visit acres.com to find your closest location. Our team of parts and service professionals are dedicated to keeping you operating at full capacity. Acres, solution for every field.
Tailored Life is now open in Bennett. Make the short drive down Highway 2 for tons of items for your home, for both indoors and outdoors. Check out their variety of potted trees, shrubs, vines, perennials, and colorful annuals. Plus, porch pots and landscape lighting to enhance the side of your home. Don't forget their home goods for convenient drinks and snacks, most which are produced locally. Visit Tailored Life today in Bennett and stay tuned to their Facebook page at Taylor 360 for food truck events coming up.
Nebraska's favorite vape shop,
Generation V,
providing friendly, personalized service and the largest selectors and e-liquid flavors in the state.
Generation V.
Generation V will beat or match any local competitor's price. With a huge selection, great service, and the prices, Generation V is your one-stop shop for all your vaping needs.
Generation V.
With 4 Lincoln locations, visit us on the web at generationv.com. E-cigs contain nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical.
It's May, and that means the school year is almost over and summer road trips are on the horizon. Stop telling yourself you'll upgrade your car someday and do it now. Mullen Motors lot is full of great vehicles to take home so you don't have to worry about your current car barely surviving another road trip. Come check out their lot just north of 48th and Layton and find your next ride. Summer road trips are just around the corner. Mullen Motors.
No taglines, just quality vehicles. Mullen Motors.
You've driven by GE Landscape Supply countless times with 6701 Cornhusker Highway. Now it's time to stop in. GE Landscape Supply sells to homeowners and contractors with a vast selection of landscaping and construction materials. They sell in bulk to save you money, and you can buy anything from a 5-gallon bucket to a... And don't forget, they deliver anywhere. Stop by 6701 Cornhusker Highway from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday to Friday and 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Saturdays. Go to gelandscapesupply.com for more info or call 402-471627.
Some kids worry about making the sports team. Sleep tonight. In Lincoln, 3 Cedars is here for them, but we do need your help. A gift to Cedars makes an immediate impact on Lincoln's kids. And on Give to Lincoln Day, your gift goes even further. I'm Jim Blue, president of the Cedars organization, and I'm asking you to go to givetolincoln.com to make your gift to Cedars and support Lincoln's kids today.
Although we can't control the air we breathe outside our home, we can make a healthy difference inside. And all it takes is a call to Bryant. With healthy air options, Bryant can help you eliminate allergens, odors, and harmful chemicals, all while controlling indoor humidity levels at the same time. If it's time for a breath of fresh air inside, it's time to call Bryant. Breathe easy, breathe healthy. Bryant Air Conditioning, Electrical, and Plumbing. Force 1111. We do whatever it takes.
You finally finished your man cave in the basement. Brand new furniture, huge TV, and all of your collector items. You're ready for football season. We're so excited until one. Don't risk a flood dollars in damages when it can be avoided. Call John Henry's today for a free sump pump estimate for your home.
435-5555. John Henry's Plumbing, Heating and Air.
Attention all Wings fans. 89-cent wings are back on Tuesdays at Buffalo Wings and Rings in Lincoln. Enjoy the best wings in town for boneless or traditional at a price that makes the whole family happy. And now at the Williamsburg Village Wings and Rings, you can enjoy $1.50 tall boys in Bud Light, Coors Light, Busch Light, and Michelob Ultra every day after 7 p.m. and all day on Sundays. Get to Wings and Rings today and make sure to stop by on Tuesdays for 89-cent wings.
Welcome to The Drive with AD and Raff.
Former Husker football national champion, speaker and author, Aaron Davis.
Nebraska will win the national championship. Miami, it is history, 13-0, and bring that trophy back to Lincoln.
Former Arena Football League quarterback, former head coach of the Capital City Crush, and guru of Husker football history, Chris Raff.
25 straight wins for the Cornhuskers. One of the most dominating stretches in college football history.
We may have seen one of the best teams in the history of college football tonight.
Brought to you by Sand Hills Global on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Everybody, we're back, and this is the Drop 93.7 The Ticket. It is Friday, and we are back. Nick is down in Kansas. I saw he caught a fish. Proud of him. Good work.
He didn't catch that fish.
I wonder if he cleaned it up.
Did he put it on Twitter?
Yeah.
Jay made fun of him, said that he wasn't going to catch fish, and he posted a picture of a fish. And I'm with Jay. One of his family members or friends caught it and gave it to him so that he could show it off.
Do you think he took it off the hook himself?
No.
Dude, I've got to check Twitter. I don't check
I bet
Twitter
that
like I should.
You think they're catch or releasing?
Oh, no, they're eating. They're eating those fish.
You think he cleaned it?
No. I don't think he put his bait on his hook either. He's a pretty boy.
You're right.
Pretty boy saying it.
I could see Nick putting it on his.
You can see the guy that gets his haircut every 2 weeks and perfectly quaffs it every morning.
All I see is a picture of he just got a picture of a lake. Where's the picture?
Underneath it.
Underneath it. You have to go into the comments, Jay's comment, and then he replied to it with his little fish.
The look on his face is like, and?
That's what he does.
He didn't catch that fish. Also, I was telling Raff this. Nick has come full circle, and I kind of tweeted this out. When he first started here at the Ticket as an intern, he worked about a day and then went to Mark and said, "Hey, I'm actually going to be gone all next week because I'm going on vacation." So as an intern, he worked about a day and then left for a week to go to Colorado.
Like, I'm out.
So we've come full circle where he graduates from school,
he dips,
gets a promotion, and is gone immediately.
Nick is like, I'm out, man.
Good job, Nick. And I know if he's listening, there's a problem because why are you up this early on your day off?
They might be fishing though.
And then state finals baseball, is that tonight?
It is.
That championship game?
It is.
Who's calling it tonight?
Mike Melby.
We got the Melber.
Our former voice of the Lincoln Stars right here on the Ticket. The co-host of Husker Rewind and the Finish Line on Sunday nights.
That's right. That's right.
Mike Melby will be on the call for the final game of state baseball between Millard West and this city's very own Lincoln East Spartans.
Spartans.
Rise.
Wildcats versus Spartans.
Lincoln has not won a state baseball championship since 77.
It's been a long time.
1977 is the last time a Lincoln team has won a state baseball tournament. That's been a long time. Long time.
There are 10 combined losses between the two teams.
Good Lord.
And 50 plus wins.
Good Lord.
Just this season.
That's a whole lot. A winning.
Yeah. 50 plus wins and 10 losses combined between the two teams.
Hey, you know
they play at Tal Anderson Field at 7 p.m.
7 o'clock.
And you can listen right here on 93.7 The Ticket.
Absolutely. It'll be I'll be doing a great job calling that game. Matt Hop 84 says, shout out to my high school classmates, Michael Anik, the head coach of Lincoln East. Good luck to Lincoln East tonight, man. Elisa's dad, happy Friday, boys. Hope you have a good one. 8 to 10 is my favorite time of the morning. It's ours as well. Elisa's dad, we appreciate you, brother.
Yeah.
Thank you, Elisa's dad. Appreciate you. And Chase B, you're exactly right. Check this out. It's crazy talking about Eastern Kansas. I just seen this morning on the highlights. It feels unfair to the Panthers and Hurricanes to play another hockey game Saturday night. The pair played 7 full periods last night, ending their 8 p.m. local game, y'all, at 2 a.m. in the morning. With a 3-2 score in Florida's favor. That's crazy, bro. Can you imagine? I mean, 8 p.m. to 2 a.m. in the morning. Bro, I'd be on the bench.
Now imagine being in the stands.
Oh, bro. I'm telling you, that is just insane.
When did they stop serving beer?
So did Carolina or Florida win? Who won?
I think Carolina won.
Well, it's 3.
Darn.
It's 3. They're gonna keep playing it.
No, that game.
No,
3-2 score in Florida. If Florida won that one, Florida's favored
okay.
with Matthew Joyce goal with 12.7 seconds to play in the 4th overtime ended. The 6th longest game in NHL history.
Oh, that's only the 6th longest? Oh, that's cool.
That's yeah. I'm thinking, man, you got to be kidding me,
They stopped serving beer after the 3rd period started. I would be upset,
bro.
if I stayed that whole time after the 3rd period, and then we get 4 overtime periods. I'm like, okay, seriously, I need another one.
Yeah, that is long, bro. That is long. In fact, too long. So, Rico, what you got popping this weekend, man? What's the plans?
Family's coming into town for graduation.
Your
But
sister-in-law's graduation tomorrow.
but I think
right?
I have a phone call I got to take.
Oh,
got a phone call.
Oh, you made a phone call. He's got to take. Never mind. Yeah,
This- Here we go.
Here we go.
You
Let it rip.
It was fun with the producer, but hey, all the reins are off now, baby.
We're pushing buttons. Absolutely. Don't forget the Norris. A shout out for making state finals poll. Absolutely. Shout out to the Titans out there. Business. B says, and back to the it doesn't count if the pictures isn't in the boat right after you catch it. I think they were going from the shore though, weren't they?
Yeah, I don't know.
Because it looks like they were fishing from the shore,
Yeah.
but maybe where they were in the boat
Or
as well.
they got up on the dock.
Yeah.
Yeah. You never know.
What you got popping this weekend, Ralph?
Oh, you know what I got
You're going
popping.
to a beautiful city.
North Platte, I'm on my way after the show. Then I work tomorrow. Tomorrow. I think it's like something community center.
Is that we're at in North Platte? Is it located at?
Yeah, I have no clue. It's
It's got to be
it's somewhere
downtown somewhere.
It's got to be somewhere in North Platte. It's like a big building. It's like the D&H Community Center. Or
Is it
something
near the
like
Wild Bill Ranch? You think?
Nah, I don't think so.
Not
I
that
think
far
it's
north?
more in the downtown area.
Okay.
We'll see. So
Hey, is that bowling alley, Big Ridge or whatever it's called, still open in North Platte?
yes, but they got a different name or something. I don't know.
That place was nostalgic, man.
I'll remember that one. The sports bar had all the Husker pictures.
That was that one, I thought.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
So it's a sports bar than the bowling alley. But I don't know if all the pictures in that and all that are still there or not.
We would go out there and sign autographs every time we played the
That
West.
place is awesome.
We'd go out there and Jay Gates be with us and Jay Jackson before he went Oklahoma on us. But yeah, which blows me away. The guy's a national
Before he went
champion. Yeah,
Oklahoma
he has a
on us.
national championship ring for Nebraska, but he's a full-blown Sooner fan.
Sooner
We'll talk about
fan.
that later.
Some people.
Yeah, so it'd be me, Jay Gates, Jay Jackson, and Akam Udofia. Shout out to all those guys right there. We'd go out to that. We'd be playing the West, and then we'd hit that north, that little. What was it called though, Raff?
I think it was just Big Red. Was it Big Red?
Because they had all the old school Husker stuff in there. Bro.
Yeah, we used to go there a lot, and then it got kind of crazy in there. There were a lot of stabbings in the parking lot and stuff like that. So,
Yeah, it got kind of wild.
so they had to change the name, I think, and yeah,
It got buck wild.
those were the days. North Platte gets a little crazy.
I'm playing golf tomorrow.
Nice. What are you playing?
Touchdown Club. Thanks, Sean P.
Touchdown
Thanks, Sean.
Club, yes.
Corey and Carney, Sean P. Both of you guys, thank you much. Touchdown Club, yes. Playing golf tomorrow. And
Where at?
Well, the main event got postponed. When we were supposed to play our Max event,
Oh yeah.
it got postponed.
Oh yeah. That was
So
fun.
I was like depressed. So I got on the phone and made some calls. So we're either going to play at Woodland Hills or we're going to play CCL Country
Nice.
Club. Yeah, one of those two. Haven't decided yet.
Nice.
So I'm excited. It's supposed to be beautiful out tomorrow, man. And you know what else, Rico? I do not have to catch an airplane
Look
at
at you.
all next
No
week.
plane.
Because Rico,
AD.
sometimes you want to stay on the ground. You don't want to fly. So I'm going to be in the studio all next week. They used to call me part-time, but now they call me full-time. Before you know it, Brother Rico, I may be on the board, pushing buttons left and right. Because if it's wrong, I don't want to be right. Brother
I knew.
Rico. Brother Raff, take us to break, brother. We're going to take an offering.
All right, everybody. This is the drive, 93.7 the ticket. We're going to send it to break. Amen.
Sandhills Global is hiring. Check out sandhills.jobs
for more information. Sandhills is looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Sandhills has a professional culture and is fast-paced with a focus on growth, innovation, and leading-edge technologies. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Apply today at Sandhills.
Nebco is hiring CDL drivers for Ready Mix Concrete, Husker Concrete, and Beatrice Concrete. Nebco offers great pay, medical, and retirement benefits, paid time, and we pay for CDL training. Apply today to earn an average total compensation of $50 to $60 your first year driving. From Nebco's beginnings in 1908, it's the employees that have formed the company's solid foundation. Start your career today. Visit nebcoinc.com. That's NEBCOINC.com.
You've driven by GE Landscape Supply countless times, likely without even knowing, at 6701 Cornhusker Highway. Now it's time to stop in. GE Landscape Supply sells to homeowners and contractors with a vast selection of landscaping and construction materials. They sell in bulk to save you money, and you can buy anything from a 5-gallon bucket to a semi-load. And don't forget, they deliver anywhere. Stop by 6701 Cornhusker Highway from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday to Friday and 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Saturdays. Go to GELandscapeSupply.com for more info or call 402-467-1627.
Springtime is here, and it's time to get to work on outdoor projects. Deck City is a great place to start as Lincoln's local source for everything decks. Build the deck of your dreams. Lumber, aluminum railings. As a decking. Call them today to schedule an appointment at 402-480-6671. Go online at deckcityne.com or visit their new location just north of 33rd and Cornhusker Highway.
Tailored Life is now open in Bennett. Make the short drive down Highway 2 for tons of items for your home, for both indoors and check out their variety of potted trees, shrubs, vines, perennials, and colorful annuals, porch pots, and landscape lighting to enhance the outside of your home. Don't forget their home goods for indoors, plus convenient drinks and snacks, most which are produced locally. Visit Tailored Life today in Bennett and stay tuned to their Facebook page at Tailored Life 360 for food truck events coming up.
Hey, CNC machinists, do you feel like you're in a dead-end job with your boss hovering over your shoulder? That's so annoying. Not at Garner, and we provide the opportunity and trust our CNC machinists to bring the talent. I'm Bob Williams, HR Director at Garner Industries, and we're looking for new team members in our CNC department. At Garner Industries, you'll work in a clean, climate-controlled, and safe environment with team members who want to see you succeed. You'll also enjoy 4-day work weeks, great benefits, and a positive working culture. Interested? Apply on our career page at GarnerIndustries.com.
NASCAR is known for fast cars, roaring action, and big bucks. The Nebraska Lottery's NASCAR Powerball Playoff promotion features all three, especially the bucks. Until May 30th, buy a Powerball ticket with Power Play or Double Play, enter the voucher number, and you'll be one of 15 winners of $1,000 and the chance to win a VIP trip to the NASCAR Cup Series Championship Weekend. Enter today. Powerball top prize odds 1 in 292 million. Did you know that when you play games from the Nebraska Lottery, you're also supporting and even... That's right. Since 1993, the Nebraska Lottery has raised more than $900 million for Nebraska's environment, educational opportunities, and state fair. So to everyone who plays, we say, the Nebraska Lottery, 30 years of building a better Nebraska.
You finally finished your man cave in the basement. Brand new furniture, huge TV, and all of your collector's items. You're ready for football season. Excited until one bad rain and it is all ruined. Don't risk a flooded basement and countless dollars in damages when it can be avoided. Call John Henry's today for a free sump pump estimate for your home.
435-55. John Henry's Plumbing, Heating and Air.
General contractors, business owners, property owners. The success of your business requires doing business with the right people. And the right people, when it comes to drywall, acoustical ceilings, and specialty products are at Premier Drywall. Kevin Drew will give your project the response and attention it deserves.
You'll get all of the attention to detail and quality that you would expect from someone who's been in the business for 30 years. For your new builds, build-outs, or renovations, reach out to Kevin. Kevin at PremierW.com. Premier Draw in Lincoln.
It's the best time of the year to order a new John Deere sprayer from Landmark Implement during the early order program. Leverage the industry's latest technology with See & Spray to target weeds in season in corn and soybeans and use less herbicide per acre. Utilize Exact Apply to save in chemical usage and prevent over-application. Now is the time to lock in the best price of the year. Contact your local Landmark location for full details and experience the Landmark difference.
This is The Drive with AD and Raff on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we are back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. It is Friday.
Let that beat right.
Uh-oh. Get it, AD. A little preaching, a little rapping. It's AD on a Friday. Oh, no.
What is happening?
AD's like a human sound machine. Oh, my God. Welcome back to The Drive, where anything is possible.
What the heck just happened?
I went old school on you with that beatbox, baby. I went back old school, man. We see that all the time,
If
man.
you were not watching on the Starter Heyman Jewelers live video stream on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter,
God.
you just missed out. You just missed out. And that's something that happens all the time, especially on this show.
Oh,
just
my God.
weird things happening here at the Ticket, and the only way to watch it is if you're on the Starter Heyman Jewelers live video
You gotta
stream.
see it. You gotta see it.
Oh, my
Yeah,
God.
Drew and Lincoln AD's on that Friday feeling. You know what?
Oh
AD
man, they're going to be upset. Early Break's going to be upset. We just got a text, and I hope Jake is listening. Hey, Jake, are you listening? Jake's not listening.
He's not listening.
We just got a hello from New York.
New York.
No, they got New York.
Did they get New
Yeah,
York?
they got him.
They got it at
okay.
the end, yeah.
We got New York. What's up, unknown texture, New York? What's happening?
New York.
Jeremy, the Grill Master. Good to see you, homeboy. Good morning to you as well, man. Nyla, good morning. First time in a long time I got to listen to your show in full. Have a great Friday. You as well, Nyla. Appreciate your little listening to you and always bringing down streets and just hanging out with us. Appreciate it. Unknown texter, go Big Red from Arizona. AZ Husker Scott.
Yeah.
Husker Scott, good morning to you, brother. Good morning to you. Ralph, what else we got right there, big dog? AD's on that Friday feeling morning because AD's got about 3 hours of sleep. I don't know
And
why.
you're super happy because that Nebraska baseball team.
Brother.
Kaboom!
They took care of business last night, man.
Kaboom!
Yeah, it was a scary moment before the game even started, though,
Yeah, Bryce.
because you noticed Bryce Matthews wasn't in the starting lineup, and we just get like cryptic messages saying, we will update you on Bryce Matthews' status in the pregame show. And I'm like, oh, goodness gracious, what happened? Is he out for the rest of the season? Like, what's going on? And like, his back's tight. He's not playing. I'm like, why wouldn't you just say that? Why do you have to be like that?
Just tell us what's going on.
They had to get the follows. I do that sometimes on my Twitter.
Do you?
Yeah.
That's the only thing you do to get
Yeah.
follows?
Yeah, like last night, I put 23 greater than 6. Boom.
I'm pretty sure everybody knows what that means.
That's cryptic.
That's not cryptic at all. That's pretty simple, actually. I figured it out right as you said it. Right away. Not that cryptic.
Okay, not that cryptic.
Well, folks, thanks for letting us know where you're at this morning.
Great job, Raph.
Yeah.
Very cryptic.
Hey, Ron, the
goodness.
Fat Boys ain't got nothing on AD, man. I remember the Fat Boys, man. They were off the chains.
Did they sing the twist, didn't they? Them the Beach
Oh,
Boys?
they did like a different
Or no, maybe that was
they did a version of it.
Yeah, I think so.
They beatboxed to it basically.
Yeah.
Beatbox to it. But Nebraska did end up winning 10-5 last night. Big series opener for them at Purdue. They tied a single season record as well of 93 hits, 93 set by Huskers in 1985.
There were some players on that 85 team. I went back and looked at the lineup. Because that was kind of like right in the time where I was going to a lot of Nebraska baseball games.
Over at Old Buck Belcher.
Old Buck Belcher. You had Paul Myers, Roman center field.
Coach Saunders coaching that time.
Yeah,
Sanders.
Yep. You had Bill McGuire catching. You had Big Mike Dobbs on the mound throwing.
Was that
heat.
there? Was Cologne? Charlie was before then, wasn't he?
Yeah, Charlie wasn't on that squad.
Yeah. That was
he was right around. I think he was
83 might have been his last year, maybe
84. Yeah, right around
something like
area.
that.
Yeah, Oh, Larry Mims.
Mims was wow. I haven't
Larry
heard that name in a
Mims.
long time. Buchanan was Buchanan on that 85
Nah,
team?
he was
early before there too.
before,
Wasn't he?
yep.
Yep, he was before there.
Yeah, there were some players on that team.
Now picture this team having an all-time season, 2 hitters playing out of their minds in Max Anderson and Bryce Matthews, and they still might not make the NCAA tournament.
They got to win.
They
got to
win. They have to
They
win.
got to win the Big Ten championship.
Well, Anderson moves into
playoff.
tie for 8th with Bryce Matthews and Steve Stanasic. Like I said, right? Stanasic.
Yep.
An 82 for most homers in a single season at Nebraska. And a big moment in that game, and I'm catching this from the news and kind of was catching it on Twitter. I was playing golf last night with the fam, but was keeping up with it. The Boilermakers loaded the base in the bottom of the 4th, and then Olsen maintained a 2-2 tie. Was 5th strikeout of the night, and that was crucial because you think the bases were loaded at that point. So that was huge. And then the coaches got ejected for Purdue.
Gotta go.
They got
It happens.
Yeah, Purdue head coach Greg Goff and Bolton Jr. Got kicked out the game. So that was huge that took place with them, man. But then Fisher smacked a 360-foot solo home run right field in the Nebraska bullpen, and that put it 10-4 in the top of the 9th. So they got to come out hot again tonight, man.
The thing about Nebraska baseball, when they hit home runs, they're not like maybe shots.
No, they're gone.
They hit bombs.
The one I seen on the news.
There's no robbing a Nebraska home run.
No. I mean, them jokers. I was watching the news. Like them jokers, like they just disappeared in the night.
Yeah, they get their
balls were just gone.
They get the full cut, and then you got the game. They moved it up today. It kicks off. Kicks off. I always have football in my mind, but
first pitch
is at noon today, so they moved it up due to the weather.
Due to the weather,
rain, I guess, is coming to.
Dude, they're gonna. What are they gonna?
What's that, Rico?
They're going to cancel that one too?
You never know. You never know.
Dude, Gabe Swanson's shot to left field he knew it was as soon as it left his bat flip, and you just, like you said, kind of disappeared into the night.
It was just gone. Let me ask you guys this. Why to me it's not a big I don't know. Why is the back flip not the back flip? That's pretty cool too. Why is the bag when you
bat flip?
Yeah, why is the bat flip such a sign of disrespect? Why do people don't like that?
I don't know. It's baseball purists who think that you need to, one of those act like you've been there before, act like you've hit a home run before, and they just don't. They think it's showing up the pitcher.
Well, don't let them hit a home run.
That's what people that are pro bat flip are. Just throw a better pitch.
Yeah.
If you throw a better pitch, you won't get bat flipped on.
Yeah.
It's very simple.
And some baseball purists, it's not even the bat flip. Even if they just take a glance at the pitcher after they hit the home run,
if you stay too long in the box or if you stay
crazy.
too long admiring your home run, it's bad.
It's crazy.
If you take too long rounding the bases, it's bad. If you celebrate too much after hitting the home run, it's bad. If you don't set the bat down onto a pillow nicely right next to your dugout,
there you go, little buddy.
It's bad. If you make eye contact with the pitcher after you hit a home run off of him, it's bad. If you say anything to the pitcher outside of good pitch,
really bad.
It's bad.
Why would you even tell the pitcher good pitch?
I don't know. You got to be
Thanks
nice
for that.
You have to respect the pitcher.
Volleyball.
I
And
appreciate that, bro.
And if you do any of that, your next batter will get hit.
You're getting pelted in the back.
Yep.
Bad.
Man.
Which is fine for baseball purists.
See, that's the part I don't understand.
They're like,
being a guy,
you showed him up, so your teammate's gonna get hit.
Good.
At 90 miles per hour.
Yep.
Good.
Man.
It's just like that doesn't
Good.
doesn't make any sense.
It makes it interesting.
I'm just like, you've got a game that, I know it's the game of what do they call it? America's game or whatever.
Yeah. America's favorite pastime.
America's pastime. And you got it, but they're fledgling. Attendance is not like it used to be. And here you have a chance. You have these young players that are coming in. They're showing like a little bit of personality. I mean, look at baseball's marketing. I mean, do you ever? I think I saw Mike Trout on a Dairy Queen commercial, but you don't see the big baseball players.
Might have been Bryce Harper,
but you don't see them in commercials. You see Derek Jeter retired, Alex Rodriguez retired.
Yeah.
But these current baseball players, they have so much personality, and they try to harness it, and then that keeps them from getting marketing deals and commercials and stuff like that. I wish they'd just let them show it'd bring people back to the ballpark.
They're like, no, keep your personality to yourself. We don't want to see it.
I mean, look back like Sammy Sosa and Mark McGwire, and when they had their problems with putting supplements in their bodies, but look how entertaining that was when they were playing. You had Sammy with all of his handshakes and the kiss in the sky and all that, and you had Mark McGuire with his Bash brother, just all that stuff.
The home run race.
And
it was great.
now it's like, oh, sorry, we can't show any personality, so it's boring.
And you see like somebody like a Jazz Chisholm who shows a lot of personality and Euro steps after he hits a home run. And people eat that up. He was on the cover of that. He was on the cover of that Only the Show, for goodness sake. And he's not, he's not a top 10 player in the league, but he was on the cover of the video game that represents the league. And then you have players like I can't remember his name, or what. There was a player who caught like a routine grounder, kind of flipped it up, grabbed it, and then threw it to first. And you have people in the comments of the video saying that's disrespectful. How dare he disrespect the game? All this stuff. And I'm like, he's having fun. He got the out. They're like, he disrespected the batter. I'm like, run faster. I don't know. Do so. If you don't want to be disrespected, then do something.
Yeah, man.
Do the thing better.
I always like that. That's like the same way in football, where they score at the end of the game and the other coach just flips out. I can't believe they scored. They were already. It's like, stop them. It's like, I don't want to hear about, like, Coach Osborne used to take all that back in the day about, he's running up the score. He's not running up the score.
We're running up the middle.
He's got his 13 man, and they're running ISOs, and they're scoring on you. You got to stop them.
AD was in there. I'll never forget, man. We're playing against Colorado, and Deion Figures looks at me. He goes, I can't say it on air. He goes, why do you keep hitting me, dog? He goes, do you see the score? I said, that's why I keep hitting you. You see the score. Snowball coach said it best, Steve Spurrier. He goes, well, they were saying that we were running the score up on us. My thing is, they don't let us score then. For heaven's sakes, we're not running up the score. We're just playing football.
So what's worse? Keep on running plays, conservative plays, or just going back and taking a knee and completely making the other team.
They'd be pissed then.
Why are you taking a knee against us? Because you're horrible.
Yeah, you're garbage.
It was Wander Franco.
So
I'll show you the video. Let me see. It has to restart.
Wanda. Look at this, man. Puts in there and then she gone.
He had enough time to grab it with his glove, flip it up, catch it again, and then throw it to first.
Rick,
and it
I
was
think
still
he
out.
threw it up, looked at it, spit on it, then threw it.
Oh, yeah, that was awesome.
Wander Franco, the Tampa Bay Rays.
And people were like, other team flipped out.
Yeah, people are like, I understand having fun, but this is just disrespectful from Wander Franco.
What was disrespectful guy to be that slow going to base?
Yeah. How are you so slow that he has enough time to do that? And he knows he has enough time to do that.
But you start working on your sprints. I doubt I'll do this, y'all, because I like baseball. I'm going to be ready to come home at this point. On June 15th, I'm going to be in Chicago. Actually, 13th, 14th, and 15th, different place. But the 15th, I speak in Chicago. And that night, the client is John Deere.
Green.
Yep, the green ones. They said they're going to attend the Pirates versus Cubs game that Thursday
Wrigley,
night.
you got to go.
And they said they have a floor dedicated for their group at the rooftop venue across the street from Wrigley Field.
You're going.
You know where I'm going to be going? Right to O'Hare Airport to come home because I will be gone Monday. If I stay for that game, dude, I ain't get home until Friday.
That's a rooftop venue.
If it was basketball, I would, but I doubt I'm going to stay for that, man.
Okay, can I take your place then?
The venerable.
Can me and my wife take your place?
You're more than welcome.
Okay.
You're more than welcome.
All right, you tell me when I got to be there. We'll be there. We'll just be like, we're here for AD.
Yeah, I doubt I'll stay for that, man, because that means, because I speak in the morning, that means I'm staying that night, and you're not flying back that late into Lincoln or Omaha as far as that goes. So I will be coming home.
That's Wrigley
But my
Field.
mind could change. Chicago. My mind could change. We'll see what
Chicago's
happens.
very own.
Your mind
Channel
better
9,
change.
WGN. All right, everybody. We're going to throw it to break right now. This is Drive 93.7. That ticket.
Although we can't control the air we breathe outside our home, can make a healthy difference, and all it takes is to Bryant. With healthy air options, Bryant can help you eliminate allergens, odors, and harmful chemicals, all while controlling indoor humidity levels at the same time. If it's time for a breath of fresh air inside, it's time to call Bryant. Breathe easy, breathe healthy. Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing. 467-1111. We do whatever it takes.
NASCAR is known for fast cars, roaring action, and big bucks. The Nebraska Lottery's NASCAR Powerball Playoff promotion features all three, especially the bucks. Until May 30th, buy a Powerball ticket with Power Play or Double play, enter the voucher number, and you could be one of 15 winners of $1,000 and the chance to win a VIP trip to the NASCAR Cup Series Championship Weekend. Enter today. Powerball top prize odds 1 in 292 million. Did you know that when you play games from the Nebraska Lottery, you're also supporting and even... That's right. Since 1993, the Nebraska Lottery has more than $900 million. Nebraska's in educational opportunities and state fair. So to everyone who plays, we say, the Nebraska Lottery, 30 years of building a better Nebraska.
Spring is here, and Acres has special financing on all John Deere lawn tractors and zero-turn mowers. Get your yard looking great and use John Deere's wide selection of attachments to landscape your property to perfection. And for a limited time, with a purchase of a new John Deere mower, get up to $200 to apply to the steel power tool of your choice. From trimmers to chainsaws, gas or electric, Acres is your home for steel products and service. Acres, solutions for every field.
Tailored Life Bennett. Make the short drive down Highway 2 for tons of items for your home, for both indoors and outdoors. Check out their variety of potted trees, shrubs, vines, perennials, and colorful annuals. Plus, porch pots and landscape lighting to enhance the outside of your home. Don't forget their home goods for indoors, plus convenient drinks and snacks, most which are produced locally. Visit Tailored Life today in Bennett and stay tuned to their Facebook page at Tailored Life 360 for food truck events coming up.
Integrated Life Choices has been inspiring opportunities for individuals with disabilities for more than 15 years in Lincoln and across Nebraska by offering a number of services. From group homes to independent living resources and job training, you'll find the support that allows people to live fulfilling lives. They're also hiring. If you're looking for a career supporting developmental disabilities, you can check out open positions along with learning more about services at ilc.net. Integrated Life Choices.
Repeat after me. I will not touch the fuse box.
I will probably not touch the fuse box.
Sip, do you remember what happened last time?
Yeah, I remember.
What happened?
Half of the city block lost power.
And?
That's
right. So what do we do instead?
Go at Electric and let him handle everything. Look, saved on speed dial.
Ambition Electric, 402-217-3415 or online at ambitionelectric.com.
Sandhills Global is hiring. Check out sandhills.jobs for more information. Sandhills is looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Sandhills has a professional culture and is fast-paced with a focus on growth, innovation, and leading-edge technologies. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Apply today at sandhills.jobs.
Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits is now open in Lincoln. Shop our expansive collection of wine, beer, spirits, and cigars at 5040 North 27th Street. From top-shelf liquor to crowd-favorite beer, Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits has a beverage for every taste and every budget. Plus, join our loyalty program to earn rewards and save on future purchases. Shop Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits at 5040 North 27th Street in Lincoln. That's 5040 North 27th Street.
It's May, and that means the school year is almost over and summer road trips are on the horizon. Stop telling yourself you'll upgrade your car someday and do it now. Mullen Motors lot is full of great vehicles to take home so you don't have to worry about your current car barely surviving another road trip. Come check out their lot just north of 48th and Layton and find your next ride. Summer road trips are just around the corner. Mullen Motors.
No tag-ons, just quality vehicles. Mullen Motors.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Sponsored by John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
Areas of smoke haze will still be a concern, especially the first half of the day, but we should see conditions gradually improve. It will be cooler, a high of around 69, north and west near 30. A low tonight all the way down to around 40. Tomorrow we will warm right back up. Sunny sky around 75. I'm meteorologist Tim Wright for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Now back to The Drive with Aaron Davis and Chris Raff on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. This segment is proudly sponsored by Florio's Italian Restaurant and Grill, just south of Lincoln Southwest High School on 14 Lakewood. Stop by for dinner Monday through Thursday from 4 to 9 p.m. or lunch and dinner Friday through Sunday. They're open Friday and Saturday 11 to 10 and Sunday 11 to 9. They have pasta, seafood, steaks, chops, plus other great Italian dishes. And, of course, they have Italian wines. So get by there, Florio's, best owner, great people.
And that makes me hungry.
Yum, 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 yum.
That makes me hungry again. Folks, we have a special guest in the studio.
The man.
You know, he is a man of stature, man of significance.
Charisma.
You're making me sound like I'm on a cologne commercial.
And the name of cologne is Fergie's.
It's Fergie.
You'd probably be pretty much perfect, except for that one one little problem you got.
What, the 23 greater than 6 or
the Cowboys?
Oh,
Listen,
come on now. You saw
I can listen to the Cowboy. Listen, I'm gonna tell you this. I could listen to your Cowboy talk occasionally way more than I hear about that ugly team to the west.
I mean, that's
Pete,
right. That's right.
First of all, we
that's right. I mean, at least how about them Cowboys? I mean, there's proper English.
Yeah.
Hey,
at least the Cowboys win games.
Yeah, but that's right.
All the time.
Let's ride.
Did you hear what he said yesterday?
I heard a lot of.
What was he say? Dennis the Menace. What was that guy's name?
Dennis Smith. DS49.
Dennis Johnson. I don't know his name.
Dennis Smith.
He said it's my Dennis Smith year, and me and AD are like, should we know who Dennis Smith is?
Well, I saw Wolf is coming back. Wolf's working out.
Derek
back here in Denver. Yeah, so he's looking to try to make a comeback.
You know what, Pete?
That's what he did after he got a sack.
Why are you the way you are?
That's why you said, who hurt you?
No one hurt me. I'm a happy-go-lucky. I'm the
dropped at birth.
I'm the nicest. I'm the nicest guy I know.
That'll explain it when he's 16. We're much better off when we have to say something to the teacher.
That's a big baby.
That's a big old baby right there. Who's that baby daddy? I'm that baby daddy, son. I'm that baby daddy, boss.
Just because you named the baby Darren doesn't mean it's Darren's baby.
Who that baby daddy? I'm that baby daddy, boss. If you haven't seen the movie Life, that's where that comes from.
I'm that baby's daddy.
I'm not baby's pappy.
Hey, I just have to say, I'm happy that you let an NAIA person in here. I mean, you got D2, Rico up at Kearney. I mean, you D1, you got Raff. And you all this let me in on Sunday. So I'm just appreciative that I can come in,
Pete,
an NAIA person on
First of all, folks, Pete,
we have to share with those less than. It's okay.
Yeah, we have Pete Ferguson in the house, folks. Pete has the show every Sunday morning, 8 to 9, Bigger Than the Score. Always does a great job with that. Pete also has been organizing the MLK March for the past, 20, how many years?
26 years.
Past 26 years, Pete has organized that. And a little background, Pete's East Spartans. So again, big shout out to your Spartans. Hope they can get that done.
Final
Baseball tonight.
Yeah, big deal.
But me and Pete joke a lot, but all sincerity, Pete's parents were amazing people. His father coached one of our summer basketball during a tournament. It was me, Pete Ferguson, Eric Stokes, Acom, Cedric, Silk. We had a squad.
I remember when you said summer league, it was like, we ain't handling it.
Yeah.
That was the name of the team.
That was the name of the team.
That was the name of the Cornhusker State team. We ain't having it.
We ain't having it. We ain't having it. And we didn't have it either.
AD would walk out the middle, the warm-ups, put a boom box in the middle of the floor for warm-ups.
Y'all wild.
With jerseys.
You would have somebody from a team from York, the parents would.
They'd be like, oh boy.
Oh
boy.
That sounds like a blast.
We had one guy come over and, hey buddies, we didn't want any problems, bud, all right? Because I see that guy when they're talking about Pete. I see that guy's got his freaking elbows in the rim. We got some problems, fellas.
Gotta go to the elbows.
We went out there and blew teams out.
Most definitely.
But Pete's mom and dad were longtime pillars here in the community. Pete's a Spartan grad. And Pete jokes about not playing deep. First of all, Pete, you didn't start playing football till your junior year or senior year?
It was my first year. We moved here from Arizona, and I remember it was 7th or 8th grade.
Mm-hmm.
And the first person I had to line up against was Rob Zadiska. And I remember,
that just sucks.
Yeah, like we came here and they were like, "Oh, you play football?" I'm like, "I'm Arizona baseball. I pitch, play first. I've been this tall since about 6th, 7th grade."
And you were always huge.
Yeah, I was not huge. Call me big bone. I I was slender, but what I will tell you, size 13 feet at about 6th grade at this height don't match. You spend a lot of time on the floor. And we came here and they were like, you should play football. I'm like, oh, yeah, we play football in Arizona on the street, Nerf ball,
it was a blast.
Touchdowns are the mailboxes, one hill goes up, you switch halves, you come downhill.
Yep.
So everybody's receiver, everybody's quarterback, they're like, yeah, you weigh too much. You're going to have to run and lose some weight to be on the line, midgets. And I'm like, what? I weigh too much. And they got me on the line. And I remember Rob's asking, and I was like, what is going on? This is not, Eric, you got to play football high school. Did it. It was fine. I remember I didn't play one year just because I was like, I just want to play basketball.
Yeah.
But it's cold out here. And I remember Coach Brown, I remember saying, you're an athlete, come on a recruiting visit. And I remember the person I shook hands with when I went to the line. And I kid you not, I remember this to this day. It was Johnny Mitchell. And he shook my hand, and he didn't shake my hand. It was like my whole arm.
With his mitts?
It was like, and he was a freshman. He was like, Johnny Mitchell. I'm gonna be the next I'm gonna be the next Heisman Trophy winner in Nebraska. And I looked at this cat, and I was like, decision made.
Basketball it is.
Not for me.
6th Street Center can't shoot. We need to go ahead and find a good indoor facility. Coach, you got air conditioning? You got glass blowing? I am your man.
Here we go.
College, here I am.
We used to call Pete Windex, though, man, because him and Sean Smith, Mike Gaither, in our pickup games, those guys would literally clean the glass like Windex, man. Those were, what I miss, though, man, are the days to where we all hung out in the summer ball together. Yeah. But when kids stayed at their respective schools and you competed against each other, it wasn't this transfer portal in high school like we have it today. If you lived in East Lincoln, you went to East. If you lived at Northeast area, you went to Northeast. Lincoln, so on and so forth.
Nobody questioned it.
Nobody questioned it.
Like they didn't come up to Stokes and be like, and that's where our houses were.
Yeah.
But during the summer, like we had that opportunity where we played against Lincoln High. So,
Yeah.
I mean, we put the best, and I don't want to just say brothers. I mean, it was the best. Jason Graff,
Yes.
Genthy.
Yes.
I mean, it was fun, and that's where relationships were built.
They really were,
and,
man.
And it was like when we played each other during the year.
We
it was
compete like
cool,
hell,
and
talk
I mean,
trash,
oh,
but then
and
after the game, it was all.
It's
cool.
Where y'all going? So it was usually home if in my house because the good Reverend Doctor was
Lights are on, AD. You got to go home.
Yeah, my curfew was 11 o'clock. Pete, what you got coming on Sunday night? This Sunday morning, man.
This
What's your show
month's
Sunday
been really
morning?
good. This month, we've been focusing on graduation, and not just graduation of the seniors, just kind of that transition. So whether we've had a couple 5th graders on, so that transition, that graduation from 5th grade to 6th grade or to middle school, and then also we've had a couple 8th graders, so that 8th grade to 9th grade, because there's different types of graduations, and then seniors as well that are going in to college or post-secondary life, and then also we've had some individuals that are from the area that have also gone on and graduated. Well, I'll just, my daughter who graduated from college.
Big
and
shout
moved
out
on.
to her as well.
And so just really, Rico's over here.
Jaden, in fact,
got his ropes, headed to college. Yeah.
Yes, and she is in the Hall of Fame at Northwest Missouri State. Am I correct?
No, not quite yet. Don't accelerate things. After going to Kearney, that might be delayed a little bit. No,
they're gonna be like, how dare you?
She was just
she was
recently
All American.
inducted.
She was
All American. That's right.
She
All
ended up
American.
being an All American
All-American.
for volleyball, and had a an opportunity to do some graduate work. They didn't have her master's, so Kearney has a phenomenal communications department,
Yeah, they do.
journalism, and so they reached out, and she's going to get to go there, but also get to play for Coach Rick Squires. And they've got a top-notch program. I think the most exciting thing for her is she's going to get an experience to get to play at Memorial Stadium on August 30th, which is
going to be insane.
and it's her birthday.
Oh, wow.
And so
There are only going to be a couple people there.
She
so.
just said, it's like, I was like, well, Daddy, you didn't have to watch, Sweet 16. She said it's the biggest birthday party she'll ever have.
That is
It's my son's
insane.
second birthday too.
82,000 of our closest friends.
We'll get in together.
We're going to go ahead and get a picture
Of
together
course.
and say you're not getting anything else.
Pete, there's a few here. Jeremy the Grill Master says, hey, Pete, Jeremy the Grill Master from the gym, Jeremy the Grill Master.
Yeah.
Aaron says, didn't Aiken play football? Yes, Aiken. It was a phenomenal football player. Aiken's problem was though, Aiken was literally a gifted student. His parents came from Nigeria, and Aiken's parents said, if you don't get the grades we think you should get, you ain't playing. So Aiken did not play football his senior year, but did go to Northwestern and play basketball.
He got a B.
Yeah, they didn't
It
play
was
that.
a B.
You don't get B's in this house.
Aiken's brothers though, one went to Cornell, Northwestern, and MIT. I'm talking that type of smart. So Aiken's parents, they did not care about athletics. It was like, no, it's academics in this house.
Hey, you can't afford to be.
And he said Smith and Gaither were huge too. Yes, they were.
yeah.
Pete, I'm gonna ask you this, man. You've mentored a lot of athletes, and you are a Hall of Famer at Hastings, where you played basketball at. You mentored a lot of athletes. That's why Bigger Than the Score is what it is. When you see a guy like Ja Morant with literally the world at his hand, the tail, I mean, in the palm of his hands in regards to basketball, and $200 plus million contract, missed out on about a $30-something million bonus because of behavior just in March, Pete.
Yeah.
Now, 60 days later, give or take, you see what he does again. If you're in his ear, because you've been mentored to a lot of athletes, man, that are flourishing right now. You see it on Twitter. They're coming back saying, thanking you for what you do. What kind of conversation would you have with that young man?
Can you give me 10 seconds really fast?
Yeah, absolutely.
Boom. This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. The home of Kansas City Royals baseball. KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
Rico, what if we would have said no?
I would have done it anyways.
It's Rico we're talking to.
It's a legal ID, like it's necessary. So I would have done it anyways, and I would have muted your mic, and I'd be like, "You can keep talking. Nobody can hear you."
No,
I'm
AD,
used to that.
That's a great point. I mean, I think it's one of those things you've always talked about. Show me your friends, I'll show you show you your future. And I was fortunate enough to have individuals that gave me advice, but at the end, you have to determine whether or not you want to take it. And I think sometimes we think like a mentor is somebody who basically it guides you. No, they can give you advice. They can kind of show by their actions, but at the end of the day, you get to make the determination whether or not you take it.
Right.
And with Morant, I mean, a lot of people is like, oh, what would you do in that situation? I would never do that. Well, the fact of the matter is, I've never been in that situation, with that kind of money,
wise.
Being surrounded by those kind of individuals and having to tell certain people, like, hey, this isn't going to be about me. And there's been times that I've been successful at it. And we got to be honest. I mean, I'm not going to sit up here and lie to people, but there's been times like I've kept people around that shouldn't have stayed around.
Oh, yeah. Right. With you.
And so it may have not cost me, $20 million, but it's cost me.
Yeah.
It's cost me sleep. It's cost me maybe times with relationships.
Yeah.
It's cost me, time,
unnecessary stress.
and it may have cost me some elements of where I could be today, and I'm not complaining by that by any means. And so when I look at him, one, I wish him the best because I'm just going to be honest. I don't ever want to see a brother fail.
No.
When you see an individual not succeed in that, in that realm,
right,
that sets it up where I got to go to young people and say, like, that's somebody they looked up to. That's a jersey they wear. That's shoes they wear.
That's right.
And sometimes it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy for a lot of individuals saying, man, if he can't do it, I can't do it.
That's right.
And look at in his background. If you read and understand what his background is, like it's middle class, educated parents.
Yeah, he wasn't raised in the streets.
No. And so it's hard, you ask for the advice or whatever it is. It's like, it's hard watching that because then you start getting young people and you get other individuals. If they can't do it, how am I going to be able to?
When this individual had all the tools that he needed to be successful, stable home, exactly.
Yeah. And so it's that exposure to things. Once you get exposed sometimes, and sometimes we don't want people to be exposed to certain things.
Yeah.
And sometimes when they get exposed to something, they don't necessarily know the consequences that go with it. And so having those conversations, it's saying, this is what this is where it is, instead of so much sheltering. And we do that sometimes with conversations and experiences with young people. We become the safety net for everybody instead of saying, hey, this is what's out there. I want you to see it. But there's some consequences that come with it. If you make this decision or you make this decision,
right,
but at some point it's going to be on you and it's going to be one you can't recover from. And that's about where he's at right now.
Pete, my father, and I share this when I'm speaking with high school and college students as well. When I was about in 8th grade, there were a few guys in the neighborhood that I was hanging out with, and my father said, come in the house, I'm going to talk to you. I said, yes, sir. And he says, I'm going to tell you something. I don't want you hanging out with those guys anymore. I said, yes, sir. I said, Pops, why not? He goes, son, they're not bad kids, but they're making bad decisions. And he goes, they don't change them. You watch where they end up. And he was spot on. One is never getting out. Yeah. And I mean, never. I mean, like he's going to be out. The only way he's getting out is in a box. And the other ones were in and out of right. Every time I go by the state pen, heading back home, I'll look. I mean, every time I look over there, I'm thinking, had my father not stepped in, not even stepped in, spoke and said, hey, I don't want you around them, there's no telling. So like you mentioned, Pete, those relationships are so important, man. Even people at the office, they ain't got to be just people that gossip all the time, the people that are always negative, because those type of attitudes are infectious as well. Pete, you and TJ McDowell in particular, big shout out to TJ McDowell as well. TJ being 2 years older than me, you just being a year older than me. You two were very influential, not with just the young kids, but with guys like myself that were just a year younger than you. What you've done, because you were you got me involved with Big Brothers and Big Sisters all those years ago. When they look at Pete, there's like, well, how's that guy have time? Because it's a priority to give back. And you've always influenced me to say, what are you doing to give back? What are you really doing? You Big Brothers, Big Sisters, you bled the MLK March when you have a full-time job. You speaking all over the country now as well. Father, husband. People would say, what do you say have time? Because you care. How do you try to, because like I said, that is something that's always sticks with me. And I've had to be careful because sometimes I've said, I know you've said the same thing. You've told me this years ago, AD, don't be afraid to say no.
Right.
You got to tell some people, no, you can't do it all the time. But I want to stay involved in those things. Pete, I want to stay with you one more segment. We're going to take a quick break, but you got time for about another short segment?
Most definitely.
Because I want to ask you about that, how you're passing on to kids now to get involved, and to the adults out there, how to get them involved, to really get involved with their community that's bigger than sports. So we're going to talk about that. And we'll also hear about, we're going to give Pete some time. We're going to hear about what kind of his predictions for the Cowboys this year as well, because we got a lot of Cowboy listeners too. Chase B loves the Cowboys. No, Chase B hates the
Broncos,
Cowboys.
Baby, let's ride.
Oh boy, dude. Oh.
Where was that ID?
Oh,
Where was
goodness.
that legal ID?
Folks, listen. We apologize for that. We're not gonna ride. We're gonna go to the next break and forget that you just vomited in your mouth with that comment right there. The drive, the ticket. We got Pete in the house. We'll be right back.
Sandhills Global is hiring. Out Sandhills is looking to fill hundreds of software development, web, and more. Sandhills has a professional culture and is fast-paced with a focus on growth, innovation, and leading-edge technologies. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Apply today at sandhills.jobs.
Motor Food is Lincoln's hardest rocking food truck and cafe. Motor Food creates old school comfort food with a 21st century twist and lots of rock and roll attitude. Try the barbecue pulled pork mac and cheese, the grilled chicken Firebird sandwich, a 100% all beef split grilled hot dog, and any version of their funky fries. Stop by the cafe just behind Outback Steakhouse on 48th Street, or catch the food truck out and about all spring and summer. And you out or schedule catering at Motor.
Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits is now open in Lincoln. Shop our expansive collection of wine, beer, spirits, and cigars at 5040 North 27th Street. From top-shelf liquor to crowd-favorite beer, Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits has a beverage for every taste and every budget. Plus, join our loyalty program to earn rewards and save on future purchases. Shop Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits at 5040 North 27th Street in Lincoln. That's 5040 North 27th Street.
Spring is here and it's time to get those seeds in the ground. There's no time for delays if your equipment needs a new part. That's why Acres stocks thousands of premium John Deere parts for all your ag machines, planters, sprayers, and tractors. Acres has what you need now. And with a team of John Deere certified technicians, Acres will diagnose and repair your equipment quickly. Visit acres.com to find your closest location. Our team of parts and service professionals are dedicated to keeping you operating at full capacity. Acres, solutions for every field.
This is Brian at Midwest Bank, and we've been proudly serving clients in the Lincoln community since 2008 and January 2024 at 70 Pioneers Boulevard. Our new branch will provide all the convenient services you're looking for in a bank, along with the friendly staff we're known for. If you're starting a business or expanding your business, our team is here for you. Community, your bank, Midwest Bank. Find out more at midwest.com, member FDIC.
It's Charlie Stone again, and with me on the line, Andy Goodyear, General Manager of Honda of Lincoln. Andy, I know how proud you and everyone at the dealership are to earn the prestigious Honda President's Award year after year, 17 times. Tell our listeners what it means to you and your customers.
Thanks, Charlie. Yeah, all of us are extremely proud to have earned this award, and I want all of our customers to know it's not just earned by one person's effort. It's the entire dealership. sales, parts, and our amazing service department.
17 times. Wow. How does that compare to other Honda dealers?
This award is only given to the most elite dealerships that demonstrate excellence. We really do strive to go above and beyond for the ultimate customer experience before and after the sale, Charlie.
That's why for 2022, Honda of Lincoln is once again Nebraska's #1 volume Honda dealer. Come experience the Honda of Lincoln way of doing business, 27th and Yankee Hill Road, or online at hondaoflincoln.com.
There's nothing quite like the Mercado by Certified Piedmontese Beef. The Mercado offers unique ingredients you can't find anywhere else, open every day from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. The full-service butcher shop and retail store is wonderful for meat lovers with their exclusive certified Piedmontese beef and assorted sausages, plus other quality meats, including pork, chicken, and a wide range of the freshest seafood. Plus, every Friday from 11 to 2, the Mercado serves up the best lunch in town on their Friday Feast menu. Stop in at the Mercado today at 84th and Havelock or visit their website at cpmercado.com to see current deals.
There's a lot of realtors in Lincoln, but don't get overwhelmed by all the names. Ben Bleicher with Professional Realtor Group at Berkshire Hathaway Ambassador Real Estate is your go-to option when buying or selling residential and commercial property. Customer service and promises to make the buying and process as free as possible. Call Ben today at 402-419-6309 for all your real estate needs. Ben Bleicher with Professional Realty Group at Berkshire Hathaway Ambassador Real Estate. No pressure, just professionalism.
It's the best time of the year to order a new John Deere sprayer from Landmark Implement during the early order program. Leverage the industry's latest technology with See & Spray to target weeds in season, in corn and soybeans, and use less herbicide per acre. Utilize Exact Apply to save in chemical usage and prevent over-application. Now is the time to lock in the best price of the year. Contact your local Landmark location for full details and experience the Landmark difference.
Rico here with HIS Auto Care at 70th and Van Dorn, letting you know HIS is a great place to bring your vehicle for service. With superior service bumper to bumper, we'll treat your vehicle like it's your mother's. Doesn't get any better than that. So call 402-488-8934 and HIS Auto will make you glad you did. 5% off, mention this ad, and for sure your mother will be proud you called. 402-488-8934, HIS Auto Care, 70th and Van Dorn. God bless you.
Welcome into The Drive with AD and Raff. Former Husker football national champion, speaker, and author, Aaron Davis.
Nebraska will win the national championship. The Cornhuskers beat Miami. It is history, 13-0, and bring that trophy back to Lincoln.
Former Arena Football League quarterback, former head coach of the Capital City Crush, and guru of Husker football history, Chris Raff.
25 straight wins for the Cornhuskers. One of the most dominating stretches in college football history.
We may have seen one of the best teams in the history of college football tonight.
Brought to you by Sand Hills Global on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. And on Wednesday, join us at Cedars on 66th and Pioneers for Give to Lincoln Day. We'll be there from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. for all of our local shows to support Give to Lincoln Day, which is a time when everyone in Lincoln is asked to make a donation toward the organizations that are critical to the care, support, and spirit of our great city. In Lincoln, more than 300 kids don't have a home, and 3,000 more suffer from homelessness. They need your help. A gift to Cedars makes an immediate impact on Lincoln's kids. Go to givetolincoln.com to donate and specify where you'd like your funds to go. We'd love for you to choose Cedars if you're able. Once again, Cedars' mission is to help children and youth achieve safety, stability, and enduring family relationships. So, Wednesday, May 24th, that's my birthday. Come to Cedars and give your money to Cedars and wish me a happy birthday.
And bring in all of the Chiefs, Chargers, and Raiders gear you can.
And Cowboys.
And Patriots and Steelers. No Broncos fans. Not allowed.
Dolphins.
Hey, you know what, Broncos fans? Here's the thing about it.
You know what? I can't wait to see a Falcons fan there.
Chris did this. Chris Raff did this to all of you by bludgeoning the name every freaking minute. Every second, it was like being forced to eat green beans. You can't stand them now. I mean, I even see the color orange. I'm just like, I can't stand it.
I just think he was just overexcited last year.
No,
I think getting Russell Wilson it took it to another level.
Even when they were losing,
I know, but I think
said
it was getting.
he was saying they're going to the Super Bowl.
But getting
no, you're
Russell
not.
Wilson put him at a 99
Rico,
out of 10.
He was bad before them. Bro.
I was bad since 1979.
See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying?
I was trying to give you.
When Craig Morton was stepping under center. And then in 81, Dennis Smith was drafted in the first round.
Good for Dennis.
Dennis again.
Good for Dennis.
DS49.
I have no idea who that guy is.
Dude, I love Matthew Slater.
That's cool.
Yeah. Thomas Magnum says, "Screw these haters, Rav. Go Broncos."
Let's ride, baby.
You know who Dan Connolly is?
Dan Connolly, he played offensive line for the Patriots, didn't he?
He did. He's the offensive lineman that almost returned the kickoff for a touchdown.
Oh, yeah.
Offensive lineman.
Unknown texture says
he ran for 20 yards like this.
Matthew says, "I was at the barber yesterday and was talking about his girlfriend is a Broncos fan. My man made a face of complete disgust, and all I could think about is just 100+ times I've heard Broncos from Rav this week. Steelers all day, baby." Yes.
Lord.
We don't need more Steelers fans.
They signed Mitchell Trubisky to an
what?
extension.
Here's the thing about the Steelers, man. I'll get to them later. because Ryan says here, listen to the podcast from Bend, Oregon. Appreciate you, brother. Too early to listen live, but I can catch the pod every day. Ryan, appreciate you from Oregon, man. Thanks, big dog. Thanks for calling. And Bend, Oregon, fellas, fun fact, and correct me on this if I'm wrong, Ryan, that's where the last Blockbuster is located.
It is.
And it's not open. I mean, I don't, but it's like
It's
like
like
an
museum.
Airbnb museum right now.
Yeah.
It's in Bend, Oregon.
And I want to go. I remember going to Blockbuster every weekend with my grandpa.
Yeah, I was out
Great
there, brother.
memories.
That was great memories out there. I was there back in 2018. Spoke at a conference, stayed right outside Bend, Oregon. Beautiful golf course out there, by the way, too. But that's the last one.
He would know.
Pete,
I don't actually think he works. I think he just flies to golf courses.
But Rico, we're never in the pictures. That's why I showed up anyway today.
Yeah.
I was sitting out in the lobby because I knew he was going to say he's going golfing.
Yep.
I heard him yesterday say, "Pete, you can come with us anytime you want."
So you're just waiting.
And so I'm just sitting in the lobby, and
Here
then
I
somebody
am.
said there is a back door, and so once AD knows you're there, he's going to walk out. I brought shirts because I didn't
Just
think
in
he thought we
case.
were dressed appropriately.
Just
you
in
brought
case.
2 polos.
Well,
And
I've
you notice
got
you notice
one on too because I
And I like
that's
that
the
one.
golf shirt right
No,
there.
that's fire. If you look at the stream, like
3 polos, a golf bag. He's like, I'm ready to go. And he's looking like,
Here you go. There it is.
If you're
oh,
look at that golf shirt right
look
there.
at the arms on that guy.
Hey, that's Shannon Sharp before there was a Shannon Sharp. Pete,
Big play Shea.
He was a big tight end, man.
Big play Shea.
It was
Broncos.
cold, and there was no dome here, so
Look at you.
You did not have me on.
Pete, you worked for Cedars for a while, didn't you?
No, I did not. I did not.
Why did I
I
think
was
you worked for
supportive, and like I said, they give the Lincoln Day is extremely
Yeah.
important to Cedars and other organizations. So again, I truly, what you said, Raff, before, go out and support definitely that day. But worked Leadership Lincoln.
That's right. I was
worked at Big Brothers Big Sisters, and so
Yep.
was in the nonprofit world for about 13 years.
That's the one I got confused
before I
with.
got to Lincoln Public Schools.
Petey, let me ask you this, man. You mentioned the different things you've done. What are some things that that you could see people that want to get involved now? Whether it's MLK March, whether it's some potential stories for Bigger Than the Score. What are some things you'd like to see people get involved in as far as adults? What are some of the good things?
My 3 things have been just relationship. Well, my big thing is relationships matter.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the day, relationships matter. And so if you have a relationship with something, make it count, make it matter to you.
Mm-hmm.
And whatever that might be giving your time. That might be just, I love Sam Stritcher, shot a text in earlier.
Yep.
And,
Sam, yeah.
And Sam's phenomenal.
Yes,
and
he
talked
is.
about, I think when he was on the show, talked about signal boost,
Yes.
and I think I really took that away from what he said is just, give a signal boost for whatever that is. And sometimes that means you can give dollars. Sometimes that means your signal boost is you can use your voice. You can use your the community that you're a part of, and that might be just your family. That might mean your kid.
Right.
Of telling them what philanthropy really is. What about giving back? What does that look like? So when they get to of age, they can be involved. It's not a reteach. The other thing is just for me is find something that you respect, that you value, and that you love. And that's something for me as I've grown that I've said, before I was like, okay, I'll just take one of those things. If somebody respects me or values or loves me, I'm cool. We can work on the other 2 things. As I've gotten older, I'm like, I know those 3 things all have to exist. And I think early on we start out as what are the things that you respect, value, and love? and then get engaged and get involved. And so for me, it's been, the mission of my mom and my father who have poured into me, but also are in space where I'm in spaces that they never could have imagined.
Yeah.
And you talked about that with graduation yesterday and walking, and Raff, and you all talk about, like, for me on Sundays, bigger than the score is there's a lot of athletes, there's a lot of scholars out there. LPS has 42,000, but the greater community has them. But there's a lot that are on freshman reserve doing other things that will never get that opportunity to get interviewed.
That's
will
right.
Never get
It's
the
a great
opportunity.
point.
My daughter has been blessed, in a lot of different ways. And so, but I also know the other side of things. And so I want to provide that platform, and it's not about Pete. It's providing space. And I thank DP, I thank Rebecca, I thank Harrison for seeing a fifth grader come in here, sit, and they're just nervous and their foot's like, they're just literally holding on to the thing and shaking the table. And then at the end, like, they're dropping nuggets and dropping knowledge. Lasgren from Saratoga. If you haven't heard that episode,
he was great.
Man, he was like, and I remember the thing he said, what's something that you would say to other people? And he said, my dad and I were just talking about that last night. And he goes, I stutter. And Harris and I, we were just like looking at him like, you haven't. He goes, I stutter. And my dad said, make whatever you're scared of you, not you be scared of it.
Wow.
And I was like,
yeah.
And it was just like, we all just like, and this is a fifth grader sitting on the radio that's on Twitter, Twitch. We had Leah Loudermilk last week, and she gave a 2-minute speech, and Harrison cut up a clip, and it's on 93.7 The Ticket. If you don't get a chance, watch it.
Out.
And just like blew it away. I mean, AD, you need to take her on the road because she has a stock speech. So for me, it's pour into others the same way they poured into you.
Right.
But find those things you respect, value, and love, and get involved. The MLK Youth Rally, you can, we always would take support on that. I mean, that's talking about civility, equity, justice, and kindness. Those are our pillars. So MLKYouthRally.com if you want more information on that, an entirely youth showcase.
Pete has done that, like I said, for over 2 decades and going strong with that. Pete, before we blow out, let you have your own time too as well, man. What's the Cowboys gonna look like this year, man?
I believe.
Be honest.
I always believe. This is the thing is, there's too much hope out in the world. Everybody's like, I hope. This is the deal. Our scholars, our adults, Cowboys don't need any more people hoping they do well. Okay, so I am a firm believer. On my Twitter every Sunday or every Monday they play, I put a picture. I put a baby picture. I had a onesie before their onesies were cool. They had the little slicky bottoms, and so they just, like you said, they just cut them off.
Yeah,
and then but I really do believe in the team, the organization. It's to me, it's championship. It's just like Raff looks at Denver, and I'm not going to be a fair weather fan. When they get there, nobody's going to be able to say, Peach just jumped on when they're winning, because I had my finger ready.
You've always
when they were playing.
Chiefs fans.
See, look. Excuse me. When they get there, I am rolling. I was going to the championship game when they were playing Philly.
Why, Pete? I'm asking you
If
this.
the Cowboys make the Super Bowl, he is going to be intolerable.
Oh my goodness!
Oh, it's America.
If they win the Super Bowl, there ain't gonna be no more show called Bigger Than the Score. It's gonna be the Dallas Cowboys hour.
It'll be like the score.
The score.
We scored. And you.
It's like today's show, no scholar. Yeah, just me.
Pete, why do you think Zeke has not gotten picked up yet? You think it's strictly financials?
I think it becomes some of that's pride, and I think he's earned the right to be there. But I think at some point you have to determine, okay, how do I want to contribute? And I don't think it's out of the realm that Dallas re-signs him. I just don't think it's out of the realm. But I think you have
restructured contract.
Yeah, you have to come to peace with yourself first. And so I don't think he's at that point where I think he still feels like he's probably a featured back. And to that's almost more of a detriment to him and to a team if he comes into that atmosphere and it's a team that's got it. I think he sees himself as a featured back, and he also sees himself as on a championship team. those two aren't aligning right now.
Mm-hmm.
And so one of those has got to go. He could probably be a featured back, but it's probably not going to be a championship team.
Pete, you think about this though, and Chase B being a Packer fan, he goes, so my question to you, Mr. Cowboys fan, what the hell was that last play last year?
It's a great question.
Rico goes, it's a great question.
I don't think he has an answer for it because I don't think the team had an answer for
Pete,
it.
how pissed off were you when you? Because think about this. What's your offensive coordinator's name again?
I don't want to talk.
Because Pittsburgh is not any better. Matt Pete,
he's gone. He's gone now.
I was going to say,
is he gone?
Yeah. Because Matt Canada, I wish he was gone as well from Pittsburgh's OC. I can't imagine the frustration you had after that because that's happened 2 years in a row now for the most part. Where does this new offensive come in? What's his style? What do you like about him?
That if the team believes in him, then that's what I like. I mean, because the bottom line is, I put it this way: you got to execute.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, we can talk about offensive coordinators, we can talk about
you know what, and I love Dak. I love Dak, but you can't throw the ball in the middle of the field at that time.
No,
I mean, that was just
that's just to me.
Yeah.
That's middle school.
Yeah,
just
that
middle
was
school.
just
That's a lapse. That's a lapse.
Colossal mistake.
Yeah, that's a lack of discipline. That's a lack of understanding, and for me, you've got to get that fixed.
Yeah,
but that comes from him. You don't need a coach telling you 3 or 4 times.
Yeah,
not to.
You just got to know.
Do you think Jerry Jones's patience is wearing out on Dak?
Patience or lifespan?
Yes. I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure that the devil doesn't die.
Hey, Jeff from Farrell says, "Isn't the OC Mike McCarthy? Good luck."
He did take over play.
Yeah, he fired Kellen Moore.
Yeah.
So he's taking over this year?
Yeah.
Allegedly, yeah.
Well,
Well, that's your job. I mean, at the end of the day, like, I think he's putting I think he's putting all his chips in.
You know, Pete, what you just said is, you know, and Jeff, you know what? Pete, I'm agree with you because, like, if I'm going down, I'm going down my own. Yeah. I'm going down my own place. I'm not going to, and if I screwed up, it's on me. I'm not putting my livelihood and my tenure here on somebody else.
And somebody you just brought in that you're still trying to develop a relationship or trust with. And so obviously he didn't see somebody out there that he could get that it's like you and Raff together, that you're like, when you're gone, I'm going to go ahead and I'm being cool with it. So, like I said, either way, he's getting a heck of a severance package.
Yeah, you got that right.
Well, I was laughing. Like, one of the reasons why they got rid of Kellen Moore was they said that they were like scoring too fast and too many explosive plays, and they want to slow it down a little bit this year. So I was like,
stupid.
Go get them, Cowboys.
Yeah.
You were mad that you were scoring too much? We had a defensive coordinator calling our plays.
New England.
So that was cool. We didn't have a problem scoring too fast. We had a problem putting an offense together. But it's okay. We have Bill O'Brien now.
Oh,
we got a coordinator on both sides of the ball.
Hey, we want to thank Pete Ferguson for coming in and hanging with us this morning, man. Definitely check his show out every Sunday morning, 8 to 9, right here on the ticket. It's bigger than the score. We're going to go to break, folks. Have a few messages from our teammates to keep the show going. We appreciate what they do for the show. Pete, we appreciate you coming in, man.
Appreciate y'all.
And David from Renew says he's still in my shirt game. He's watching because David Renew has some dope
nice
shirts.
Hey,
that shirt is fire, man.
Right here, go ahead online. I can tell you where to get it.
There we go. Folks, this is The Drive with AD and Rav. Rico on the board. Pete was hanging with us this morning, folks. We'll be right back. We're going to talk some Husker football. Where are they now? And where could they be as far as former players here or once here? And who could we possibly land? You don't want to miss it. It's The Drive on the ticket.
Bagels and Joe is the perfect place for breakfast or lunch in May. Try their pesto cream cheese on any breakfast sandwich. And try the Karma Latte, as 10% of proceeds from that drink will go to the Teammates Drink Program. 4 locations in Lincoln and 1 in Sioux. Bagel and Joe.
Your home should not be a zoo to unwelcomed animals. Let the experts at Bats to Rats take care of those problems. Dane has been a leader in wildlife and pest management and prevention for 15 years. You get rid of bats, anything else. Whether it's residential or commercial buildings, schools, apartments, or churches, they're always a phone call away. Call today at 402-310-0904 or visit batsterats.com. Bats to Rats Wildlife Control and Prevention.
Some kids worry about making the sports team. Others worry about where they'll sleep tonight. In Lincoln, 300 kids are in need of a safe and loving home. Cedars is here for them, but we do need your help. A gift to Cedars makes an immediate impact on Lincoln's kids. And on Give to Lincoln Day, your gift goes even. I'm and I'm asking you to go to givetolincoln.com to make your gift to Cedars and support Lincoln's kids today.
Dive into good times and great savings when you take advantage of the above-ground swimming pool sale happening now at Bonsall Pool & Spa. All in-stock swimming pools are 50% off through the end of May while supplies last. You don't want to miss out on this hot deal. Visit our showroom at 33rd and Pioneers today. Learn more about the promotion at bonsallpool.com. Bonsall Pool & Spa, every day made better.
Gaina Trucking is hiring CDL Class A and B drivers. Gaina Trucking guarantees a 40-hour work week year-round, and their strong team culture makes it not a job, but a career. Gaina Trucking offers health, vision, and dental insurance, 401k with company match, an employee assistance program, and other bonus programs. Build a better career today with great team culture at Gaina Trucking. Learn more and apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
Repeat after me. I will not touch the fuse box.
I will probably not touch the fuse box.
Sip, do you remember what happened last time?
Yeah, I remember.
What happened?
Half of the city block lost power.
And?
My chicken condo went haywire.
That's right. The chickens ran wild. So what do we do instead?
Call Joe at Ambition Electric and let him handle everything. Look, saved on speed dial.
Ambition Electric, 402-217-3415 or online at ambitionelectric.com.
First, I was really nervous and intimidated to buy a ring for what I was getting into.
My experience at Starter Heyman was very easy. I felt like I walked Heyman with the ring that wow and say yes.
I love my ring. It is so beautiful.
I absolutely love my ring. I get compliments on it all the time. I always tell them Starter Heyman.
Yeah, we would definitely recommend Starter Heyman.
Yeah, it was great.
We're definitely coming back.
Sutter Heyman Jewelers, Link Grand Island, SutterHeyman.com.
There's a lot of realtors in Lincoln, but don't get overwhelmed by all the names. Ben Bleicher with Professional Realtor Group at Berkshire Hathaway Ambassador Real Estate is your go-to when buying or selling residential and commercial property. Ben's team offers unbeatable customer service and promises to make the buying and selling process as stress-free as possible. 402-419-6309 for all your real estate needs. Ben Bleicher with Professional Realty Group at Berkshire Hathaway Ambassador Real Estate. No pressure, just listen.
There's nothing quite like Mercado by Certified Piedmontese Beef. The Mercado offers unique ingredients you can't find anywhere else, open every day from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. The full-service butcher shop and retail store is wonderful for meat lovers with their exclusive Certified Piedmontese Beef and assorted sausages, plus other quality meats, including pork, chicken, and a wide range of the freshest seafood. Plus, every Friday from 11 to 2, the Mercado serves up the best lunch in town on their Friday Feast menu. Stop in at the Mercado today at 84th and Havelock or visit their website at cpmercado.com to see current deals.
Whether you like fish together or together for the reeling in a big one, or just going out to have a good time on the banks of your local pond, at a bend in a river, on one of our many lakes and reservoirs, you'll always find the perfect place to cast a line, here, beneath Nebraska skies. Start planning your next fishing adventure today at letsfishnebraska.com. Sponsored by Nebraska Game and Parks, aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station. Whether you like fishing together or fishing to get away, for the thrill of reeling in a big one, or just going out to have a good time, banks of your local pond, at a bend in a river, or on one of our many lakes and reservoirs, you'll always find the perfect place to cast a line, here, beneath Nebraska skies. Start planning your next fishing adventure today at letsfishnebraska.com. Sponsored by Nebraska Game and Parks, aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits is now open in Lincoln. Shop our expansive collection of wine, beer, spirits, and cigars at 5040 North 27th Street. From top shelf liquor to crowd favorite beer, Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits has a beverage for every taste and every budget. Plus, join our loyalty program to earn rewards and save on future purchases. Shop Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits at 5040 North 27th Street in Lincoln. That's 5040 North 27th Street.
This is The Drive with AD and on 92.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, again, this is The Drive on 92.7 The Ticket, Sandhills Global. Sandhills Global is looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Career and internship opportunities are available at the global headquarters in Lincoln, so apply today at sandhills.jobs.
Yeah, it's Friday.
Bam!
Friday.
They're listening to us in the Grand Teton National Park.
Hey, big shout out to
Cody and Nick.
Big shout out to the Stevensons, man. You guys enjoy that park out there. Let that ride. Cody, listen to that, baby. Let it take it home. Let it go.
All the grizzly bears and eagles are coming up to their site. Snap those pictures.
Cody, Raff knows this. Rico, my
Grizzly
buddy
bears.
Cody takes like the most insane pictures, man. This dude ought to be a photographer for like National Geographic. I'm about to show you this one he sent me, man. It's just absolutely insane.
You say National Geographic. Anytime I think about like nature and like animal pictures and anything, all I think about is Planet Earth, like those documentary things with Sir David Attenborough narrating, and I just love watching this so much. I've watched Planet Earth and Planet Earth 2 at least 10 times each. I've watched Blue Planet and I think Blue Planet 2. I think there's a second one. I've watched those, multiple times as well. Like I already know everything that's going to happen. I already know all the animals. I know what they're talking about, but it's just so soothing. Like at some points there's no talking. It's just kind of music. And it's just like, especially Blue Planet, it's just the waves and just, everything just moving back. It's just fantastic.
It's amazing, man. It really, when you believe
like this planet is amazing.
It is
beautiful.
There are times to when, you've been a long flight, you made a long day, and you're getting on the plane to come home. And I pay more attention to when I'm coming home. But you see just the clouds, the structure, it's fascinating, man. It's fascinating. What else is fascinating is this song you're about to hear next. As Rico calls it, dreamy.
Doctors. Damn repulsive singing.
The Doctors. Now punting.
Don't know much about history. Don't know much of biology. Don't know much about a science book. Don't know much about the French I took. But I do know that I love you. And I know that if you love me too, what a wonderful world this would be.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Be.
Yeah.
Let it be.
Let it be. Let it be. Why aren't you singing anymore, AD? I thought you were
I
singing.
was not going to be associated with that, Raff.
You set him up. That's so rude. That's so rude, Raff. I'm so sorry.
I was not going to be
He
Raff.
set you up.
Wow.
No, that was not a setup.
What a guy.
That was just
Or if you watch the Lorax. Let it die, let it die, let it shrivel up and die.
Thanks, AD.
Well, in 2003, May 16th, Coach Solich in Husker history says summer is critical for NU. And this was the Husker wish list at that time. I think it's still just relevant today. A position by position look at top summer priorities for Nebraska football players. And he was just coming in with, at this time, 6 new coaches as well, going into that season in 2003. He goes for the offense, lineman, pass blocking technique, and size. Quarterback, grasp the offense, improve read reaction time. The back, shoulder strength, ball handling. And Coach Solich was an insane, that drill, he would still do it. It was just the one hand, put the switch hands. So we were at his event for a celebration when they recognized him. So we're at the West Stadium, and guys are talking. I think it was, one of the guys asked him if he could still do it, and he starts smiling. Oh yeah, I can still do it. And Jeff Solich goes, yeah, he really can. The dude is 80-something years old and can still put the ball and switch and go down hand to hand like that. So Coach Solich, he was one of the best running backs coach we had at Nebraska, in my opinion. One of the best coaches that we had in Nebraska, period, in my opinion. Receivers, pass catching, speed and quickness. Defense, linemen to heal up, conditioning, linebackers conditioning, secondary footwork, all of that. And it shows you football is not a hard game. It's simple, but it's not easy. Football is very simple. The field is always going to be 100 yards long, 50 yards wide. It's always going to be that same. But sometimes we make it very difficult, Rav. So in Husker history, that's what we have. We overthink it, man. We overthink it. With all that being said, you guys, we're going to hop right into our next section because I want to talk about where they now. And I don't mean like guys who've been gone 20 years. I'm talking about dudes who just left last week. You know what I'm saying? A few days ago.
Just walked out.
Just walked out the door.
He gone.
Just out the door.
Down back.
So we know that Stephon Wynn, guys, where did he end up at?
Hotty toddy.
Hotty toddy. Ole Miss.
The lane train.
What'd you guys think on that? What'd you guys think?
SEC, Big Ten, SEC. I guess
He went back home because Alabama before he got here.
You do you, man.
What's your thoughts, Raff?
Yeah, same. I mean, I congratulations to him to get to to go to another Power 5 school in the SEC. I think that bodes well for his chances of of making it professionally. So congratulations to him. Wish him all the best.
Yeah, absolutely.
We ain't got plans, so it's okay.
Unless we play in the bowl game, then we're coming for you, Stephon Wynn. We're coming for you.
Ben Scott's got you.
Wynn played 304 snaps for the Huskers for us last season. He had a season high against Georgia Southern at 41 of those. And I thought this was interesting when I was researching this. Pro Football Focus gave him a grade of 58.9 on the season. Top grades were the first 3 games in which he was above 73 in each, including a season best 84.1 against our win over North Dakota. The other one that left, you guys remember that guy, Mr. Martin? Jaleel Martin left. And he hooked up on a great place in Syracuse because that's where Coach Travis Fisher's at, the former defensive backs coach. I love Travis, man. Travis is a good brother, man. Good dude. Sent him a text actually about 2 weeks ago. Said he's getting acclimated. Travis is a good dude. Very laid back, very quiet. Didn't say a lot to his players, but in the public, Travis was just one of those dudes that was just real chill, man.
Yep.
Real chill. So Martin is heading to Syracuse. And Martin, remember, he played receiver, came in the 2022 recruiting class. And then he got connected. And think about this. Travis Fisher has nothing but crazy good things to say about it. He said those things even when I was here at Nebraska. It just, like a lot of things during the past, it just fell on the shuffle, if you would. So he's 6'2". They said he lost a lot of weight when he was running track. Rico, you being a former track guy, how do you keep the weight on guys? You don't. They just have to build that back up again.
Yep. You got to make it back up. It's brutal. We had a couple guys at UNK that did it, that went football, then track. It takes a while because they're not in the same conditioning. They're not doing the conditioning that we are doing because they're doing football, obviously. So when they join the team, they're in great shape. But in terms of track, sprint, whatever event they end up doing on that track shape, they're not there yet.
It's a lot different.
It takes them a couple of weeks. And if they're sprinters, they have to lose some weight.
Yeah.
They're not going to lose all of it. They're not going to lose a ton of it, but they have to lose some weight. And that puts them at a disadvantage when football season starts back up because they got to gain it back. So it's brutal for guys who do football and track, unless they're, big boys and they're throwers. But if they're sprinters, if they're mid distance, if they're jumpers and they are, tight ends or running backs on the team or defensive backs, sometimes there's going to be some weight that you're going to have to shed. And you're going to have to gain all that back before the next football season.
What do you think that means for Jalen Lloyd?
For Jalen Lloyd, he's a receiver. He'll be fine.
He'll be
fine. He doesn't have to weigh as much to be a receiver. It's not like he's going to be one of the physical types. He's not going to try and overpower anybody. He's just a speed guy. He's going to be a speed guy. He runs some crisp routes. So for him, if he can, I don't know what he weighs right now, but if he's anywhere between 180, 190, maybe probably max out around 200, he should still be good. He might lose a little bit of weight to continue with triple jump at least, because that's going to be really taxing to carry that extra weight on your knees while you're going through your phases.
Right.
But in terms of sprinting, as long as it's good weight and it's still, some sprinter weight, he can keep that on and still be a solid football and track athlete.
This is a good question, Rico. I appreciate the breakdown too. Raff and Rico, both think about this. Unknown Texter says, does the team that scores most points wins, or does the team that scores fewer points loses? Because I feel Nebraska has been doing the latter for the past decade or more. What's your guys' thoughts on that, man?
That's a tough one.
That is a tough one.
Is it the chicken or the egg?
Well, I tell you what,
it's more points.
You think about what's that?
It's more points.
Yeah,
they have been doing the scoring less points and trying to win off of, and I don't know why or how, but they've been trying to win off of their defense for a little bit. I know last season they were trying to win off of offense, and for them, then it was definitely a team that scores the most points win, because especially that shootout with Purdue, that one was back and forth. The game against Rutgers, it was the team that scores the least amount loses, because that was just if you score, you're lucky type of game. Nebraska playing one of the best defensive games that they played in a while. Granted, it was against a terrible offense, but they were going against a fantastic defense in Rutgers. So for them, it's kind of been back and forth throughout these seasons. But to me, it's whoever scores the most points wins. You score the most, you win, because just scoring the least would mean that you don't have a great offense and you're just holding a team with your defense.
Would you think it's safe to say, since Bo left Nebraska, has probably been in both of these before?
Mm-hmm.
I would say so.
For them, it was whoever scores the least loses.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because they were trying to hold people.
Yeah. That's why I hope, and Sanderson says, Rico, that's great information regarding the track thing. It's absolutely great information giving us that breakdown on that, because I think about those speedsters that come in here. And speaking of speedsters, when we're talking about where they're at now, where could they end up? Well, a big recruit of ours, a big 2024 target, is Mario Bluford, younger brother of Nebraska's current safety Marcus Buford. Right now, out of Texas as well. Here's a few things that I found. 24/7 actually had these, so big shout out to those guys. But I thought was interesting. He goes, Coach. He goes, Coach. He goes. This is talking about Coach Evan here. Cooper. He says, Coach makes me feel like Nebraska is my home. They definitely show me that I'm a top priority as a recruit, and they just really want to get me up there and coach and develop me. Another crucial thing that he says: culture within the program. Really, he goes, I like the new culture of the program, what it looks like now. He says the coach rules had nearly everyone in the building to come see him, offensive and defensive side of the ball. These are you guys, when you think about a kid, these things he says right here. And I'm going to read this again. Coach Coop, that's definitely my dog. He's talking about Coach Cooper. This is Mario Bluford talking about Coach Coop. He goes, we can really have a lot of deep conversations. Yeah, we talk about football for days. We have these deep talks about other things, life, school, where I'm at, where my head's at. He goes, I know he's trying to build a relationship like he has my brother. He goes, he already feels like my coach. What's your guys' thoughts on that, man? Because these guys are going in deep on these guys, man. It ain't just, when you
prove it. Sign the dotted line.
He can't yet.
He can't yet.
He has to wait.
Sign it early and postmark it to the date.
That's relationships. We've discussed it before between the difference in relationships and just relationships and just winning and being a better team and getting these kids to sign. With some of these guys, especially when you have an older brother or a sibling or somebody that, a best friend or something on your team already, and you're trying to get that other person, relationships matter, because it's not all your relationship with that recruit that you want. It also depends on how you've been treating the current person on that roster that they know. So treating his brother with the utmost respect, which you should be regardless of trying to get somebody else from them, treating him with the utmost respect and showing him how important he is. And like he mentioned, like Mario mentioned, the culture switch that's come with the new coaching staff, that goes a long way with these recruits, because everybody talks. Everybody on this current team is going to talk to recruits. The recruits are talking to people on this team. They're talking to other recruits. So the relationships you establish with people and the way that you carry yourself around different recruits at different times really matters.
And I think that bodes well too for Nebraska, that you have his older brother that could be seeing right now maybe something he does not like, and telling the younger brother, don't,
this ain't it,
don't come here. And that you have those relationships. That shows me that the bonds with the current players must be fairly strong, that so I like hearing that.
I love the relationships part of it. Like we always said, like this, Tony, the guy said, Capital Cigar. I mean, they have it hashtagged on the wall. Relationships matter.
Even Pete said it.
Yeah, Pete said it. It just matters. You have to have those relationships. I'm glad to see this, because this would be a good get in for Nebraska in the secondary. We got a quick break here, and we will be right back after a message from all of our great teammates. On the other side, this is Rico holding it down. AD Raff. This is the Drive on the Ticket. Be right back.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Copple Chevrolet GMC, and we are celebrating a record sales month in April, and we're going to let it roll and crank up in the month of May. We have some big discounts and special interest rates going on this month on selected new in-stock Sierras and Silverados. Buy a new Silverado or get $3,000 off or 1.9% interest. You heard right, $3,000 off or 1.9% interest. We have outstanding specials on all of our new and pre-owned GM certified units. So stop on in and see us or check us out online at copplecars.com. You'll be glad you did. New discount, must trade in and finance with the roof credit.
Sandhills Global is hiring. Check out sandhills.jobs for more information. Sandhills is looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Sandhills has a professional culture and is fast-paced with a focus on growth, innovation, and leading-edge technologies. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Apply today at sandhills.jobs.
Spring is here and it's time to get those seeds in the ground. There's no time for delays if your equipment needs a new part. That's why Acres stocks thousands of premium John Deere parts for all your ag machines, planters, sprayers, and tractors. Acres has what you need now. With a team of John Deere certified technicians, Acres will diagnose and repair your equipment quickly. Visit acres.com to find your location. Our team of parts and service professionals are dedicated to keeping you operating at full capacity. Acres, solutions for every field.
Dive into good times and great when you take advantage of the above-ground swimming pool sale happening now at Bonsall Pool and Spa. All in-stock swimming pools are 50% off through the end of May while supplies last. You don't want to miss out on this hot deal. Visit our showroom at 33rd and Pioneers today. Learn more about the promotion at bonsallpool.com. Bonsall Pool and Spa, every day made better. Bagels & Joe is the perfect place for breakfast or lunch in May. Try their pesto cream cheese on any breakfast sandwich. And try the Karma Latte, as 10% of proceeds from that drink will go to Teammates Mentoring Program. 4 locations in Lincoln and 1 in Seward. Bagels & Joe. Constructors is now hiring for all positions, with laborers starting at $20 and up based on experience. Constructors has immediate job openings for laborers, mechanics, bridge builders, and drivers. Start your new career today. Constructors offers great pay, health, dental, and vision insurance, paid time off, holidays, and so much more. Join the crew today and be a part of Nebraska's oldest paving company dating back to 1908. For a complete list of openings and to apply online, visit constructorslincoln.com.
There's nothing quite like the Mercado by Certified Piedmontese beef. The Mercado offers unique ingredients you can't find anywhere else, open every day from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. The full-service butcher shop and retail store is wonderful for meat lovers with their exclusive certified Piedmontese beef and assorted sausages, plus other quality meats, including pork, chicken, and a wide range of the freshest seafood. Plus, every Friday from 11 to 2, the Mercado serves up the best lunch in town on their Friday Feast menu. Stop in at the Mercado today at 84th and Havelock or visit their website at cpmercado.com to see current deals.
Whether you like fishing together or fishing to get away, for the thrill of reeling in a big one, or just going to have a good time, on the banks of your local pond, at a bend in a river, or on one of our many lakes and reservoirs, you'll always find the perfect place to cast a line, here, beneath Nebraska skies. Start planning your next fishing adventure today at letfishnebraska.com. Sponsored by Nebraska Game and Parks, aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Rosie Sports Bar and Grill, open for lunch and dinner at 10th and P or at 1501 Center Park Road.
If you want to make new floor shopping easier, come to O Street Carpet. Hi, I'm Steve Carper. Our flooring professionals can help you choose the best flooring for you, your family, and your budget. We eliminate the confusion. Even better, you'll be enjoying your new sooner. No install right away. Money on installation. Floor shopping made easy every day at O Street Carpet. O Street Carpet. 1732 O Street. Family owned and operated. Always the best value.
Integrated Life Choices has been inspiring opportunities for individuals with disabilities for more than 15 years in Lincoln and across Nebraska by offering a number of services. From group homes to independent living resources and job training, you'll find the support that allows people to live fulfilling lives. They're also hiring. If you're looking for a rewarding career supporting people with developmental disabilities, you can check out open positions along with learning more about services at ilc.net. Integrated Life Choices.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
Areas of smoke and haze will still be a concern, especially the first half of the day, but we should see conditions gradually improve. It will be cooler, a high of around 69. North winds could gust near 30. A low tonight all the way down to around 40. Tomorrow we will warm right back up. Sunny skies with a high of around 75. I'm meteorologist Tim Wright for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. The home of Kansas City Royals baseball. KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket. This is The Drive with AD and Raff on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back again. This is The Drive, 93.7 The Ticket, wrapping up another show, getting ready to pass it to the captain. Rashawn Jackson is in the house.
VJ, I heard you beatboxing it. I was like, look at that. Hey, those was those old school days, man. But the best one ever, though. Who was the best one ever, VJ? The best beatboxer of all time.
Dougie Fresh.
Hands down. I mean, the dude was insane.
Human beatboxer.
Yeah,
Dougie Fresh was just before his time. But I can tell you somebody better than him. Before him.
Who you thinking?
Herbie Hancock.
Yeah.
Herbie.
Yep. He made a lot.
Herbie and what was the one? Bobby McFerrin. Don't worry. Bobby McFerrin got a lot of voices.
Yeah, he does. And that dude, hey, why you playing though? That brother in the police academy.
Oh yeah. Yes. It wasn't Hightower. It was
no, Hightower was a big brother. That short one, I forget what his name. What was his name? You remember Rick? What was his name?
I know exactly. He's still doing stand-up.
Yeah, I can't think of that brother's name, man.
I have it, and I can't articulate the name right now.
That brother was funny. Hey, before we slide over to the captain, the black shirt and block, the 80 Attitude Adjustment is sponsored by Integrated Life Choices. ILC is hiring for direct support professionals all over the state of Nebraska, full-time, part-time, days, evenings, weekends. Help ensure a meaningful life for the people you support and helping to achieve their hopes and dreams. Folks, I was thinking about my mom this morning heading to the gym, and she would say, baby boy, every storm runs out of rain.
Dang.
Every storm runs out of rain.
Yes.
So, folks, if you're going into this weekend and you're heavy-hearted for something happened at work, maybe something relational, I don't know, but whatever it is, it's going to stop raining. It's going to stop raining eventually. Whatever you're going through, she would say, baby boy, pick up your head. She goes, every storm runs out of rain. And there's a song, there's poems about that.
Gary Allen.
Yeah. She would always say that to us growing up. Every storm runs out of rain. So, folks, whatever you're going through, keep going through it because eventually the rain does stop. And it's like every time I take off, I was talking about earlier, when I go through those clouds, regardless if it's raining down with the city, you go grab them clouds, that trouble, if you would. Sun's always up there, man. But sometimes those clouds and that craziness of life get in the way. So, folks, that rain will stop. That rain will stop. We're going to stop because you got the captain coming up. You got the black shirt coming up. And you got Bach coming up. And Bauer is one of their sponsors.
Let's see if we can get one of those.
I doubt
Let me see it. Try.
Power by
Bauer.
Okay, one more time, Raph. Get a little bit deeper, Raph. Power by
Bauer.
All right, everybody.
Bach's like, cut the crap. That's my part, AD.
It's been a great show. I want to congratulate Lacey Duvall and Madison Franklin graduating from high school tonight. Hey. We'll talk to you on Monday.
Bagels & Joe is the perfect place for breakfast or lunch in May. Try their pesto cream cheese on any breakfast sandwich. And try the Karma Latte, as 10% of proceeds from that drink will go to the Teammates Mentoring Program. 4 locations in Lincoln and 1 in Seward. Bagels & Joe.
Some kids worry about making the sports team. Others worry about where they'll sleep tonight. In Lincoln, 300 kids are in need of a safe and loving home. Cedars is here for them, but we do need your help. A gift to Cedars makes an immediate impact on Lincoln's kids. And on Give to Lincoln Day, your gift goes even further. I'm Jim Blue, president of the Cedars organization, and I'm asking you to go to givetolincoln.com to make your gift to Cedars and support Lincoln's kids today.
There's never been a better time to earn more on your checking account. Open a free Kasasa Cash checking account with Liberty First Credit Union and earn up to 5.5% APY for up to $40,000. It's simple. Open your Kasasa Cash checking account online or stop into any of the 4 Lincoln locations or Seward and Omaha branches. Liberty First makes switching easy, and Kasasa checking is always free. See libertyfirstcu.com for details. Federally insured by NCUA. Liberty First Credit Union. Banking with purpose.
Nebco is hiring CDL drivers for Ready Mix Concrete, Husker Concrete, and Beatrice Concrete. Nebco offers great pay, medical, and retirement benefits, paid time off, and we pay for CDL training. Apply today to earn an average total compensation of $50,000 to $60,000 your first year driving. From Nebco's beginnings in 1908, it's the employees that have formed the company's solid foundation. Start your career today. Visit nebcoinc.com. That's NEBCOINC.com.
If you want to make new floor shopping easier, come to O Street Carpet. Hi, I'm Steve Carper. Our flooring professionals can help you choose the best flooring for you, your family, and your budget. We eliminate the confusion. Even better, you'll be enjoying your new flooring much sooner. No 6 or 8 week waits. We'll install right away and save you money on installation. Floor shopping made easy every day at O Street Carpet.
O Street Carpet.
1732 O Street. Family owned and operated. Always the best value.
Springtime is here, and it's time to get to work on outdoor projects. Deck City is a great place to start as Lincoln's local source for everything decks. Deck City has everything you need to build a deck of your dreams. From treated lumber to Westbury aluminum railings and TimberTech composite decking. Call them today to schedule an appointment at 402-480-6671. Go online at deckcityne.com or visit their new location just north of 33rd and Cornhusker Highway.
Working at Continental in Lincoln isn't a job, it's a career. And right now they've raised wages again and they're hiring for production operators at $24.11 per hour, grows to $28.27 per hour within 3 years. Skilled trade positions now start at $32.76 per hour with opportunities to make more based on certifications. Continental also has salary jobs available and great benefits, plus medical and prescription costs at very low premiums. Dental, vision, and life insurance are offered at no premium cost to the associates with increased bonuses and vacation for new hires. To learn more or to apply, go to continental-jobs.com with keyword Lincoln. Come work at Continental today.
Integrated Life Choices has been inspiring opportunities for individuals with disabilities for more than 15 years in Lincoln and across Nebraska by offering a number of services. From group homes to independent living resources and job training, you'll find the support that allows people to live fulfilling lives. They're also hiring. If you're looking for a rewarding career supporting people with developmental disabilities, you can check out open positions along with services at c.net. Integrated Life Choices.